Alright, so I'm going to give doing work vlogs a try again, this time a little different perspective. So we're working on this new club car wash, and they got these really pretty sophisticated towers on top of the building with these wraparound windows. We're setting frames today, so I was going to show the process of all that. Really muddy from how much rain we've gotten, so I'm really hoping that we can get our lift around the building without too much difficulty. You see, those are our towers. We're working on this one on this end right here today. It's probably not going to be a simple and easy process. Alright, here's our lift, finally. 10 o'clock. Told him just park in the street. This job site's too tight for him to get in here and try to turn around. Alright, the way we're going to do this safely-ish is I'm going to jump this curb back into the street and get back in the turning lane behind him. This way I can follow up whenever they make the transition into the job site. So you can see, since this is a continuous frame, we have to have a level sill pan. So you see we're all the way down onto the sill there, and pretty quickly rise all the way around. Comes all the way up to, I can't remember, 5/8 or 3/4 over there if you guys can see the daylight. But we'll caulk that afterwards. So here's our curb hopper. Trying to put minimal stress on this concrete curb. That lift weighs, I don't know, 15,000 pounds, something like that. So we'll drive up here. I added these runners just in case it sinks. need to kind of turn it this way a little bit, or we need to move this. Oh, there's the first one in. Didn't go perfect, but it went pretty good. Good as you could ask for, I guess. Finishing up, getting it anchored, and then it'll be ready for glass. All right, so there it is, all in and anchored. You see these towers are just nothing. I don't think they're gonna use this space for anything. Just a visual effect on the building. They just put clear glass with no low E in any of it. Painted the ceiling. This is just plywood. Painted it red, putting clear glass in it. So we got some glass we'll put in tomorrow. Still got to order all the rakes. Always wait till the frame is in when we can before we order those. But yeah, these are big openings. You got every side has a expansion mullion. You can see that's like a slip. It's like a slip jam. They slide into each other. It allows it to open and close for expansion and contraction throughout temperature changes. It's cool looking, but it's really a pain. Nice to see that it all fit. Still got that one over there too. Yeah, we basically get an overall width, short point, long point measurement, and then we snap out chalk lines in the shop, lay the metal all down, and get all of our cut sizes that way. And you can see this side, much bigger leveling problems. That should only be like 3/8 ideally, but it goes from nothing over there to that much to keep it level. Since it's a continuous frame that attaches, it has to be level all the way around, so that's the best that you can do when you're dealing with an unlevel surface. So that's particularly bad. glass sizes on right here. What I did on the other one, since I couldn't get on the outside, measured daylight. I added 3/4 to the width, obviously, then 3/4 to the short side, and 5/8 to the tall side. That way, if they slip sheeted or something, we can still work it in until we get into the deep pocket, and then we'll have room to swing the taller side in. But since I'm out here, I think what I'll do is measure tight from the bottom of the pocket to this. Subtract 3/8 on this side and 1/4 on this side. That's about what it works out to. When you add 5/8, it gives you a 3/8 clearance and a 1/4 on that side. Oh, there's the second tower in. We'll be setting glass here shortly. Got sizes for the other side. Got to get glass sizes on all of these. Got all that glass ordered yesterday. But we got all these rectangles. And these windows right here are interesting. They're completely fake. There's nothing behind these. It's a block wall. It's just inset, about the thickness of a block, or I think these are like half blocks, or these are half blocks behind here. And then this window is only like this thick, and there's literally nothing behind it besides a block wall. And then this is spandrel glass, so it's painted black on the inside, so there's no way to see through it, obviously. I guess it gives it an architectural feature. Since this is the wash bay, you know, typically may not want to have a window in the wash bay, so they did these instead. This time. That way I got more balance.
Yeah, I have none over here.
Yeah, I don't end up as high up as I thought I would going straight in, but I should be good like this. right, that's glass and frames in both towers, the glass that we have anyway. I'll end the video on this one here because it's gonna be a couple of weeks before we get all the glass for the sides in. I got another job to get to start measuring. Hopefully this perspective of the work content is a little bit more interesting than that first person stuff I did for a little while. Let me know what you guys think about this. Hope it works. I like making the videos. And like always, thanks for watching, guys.